Hello everyone. I'm on Route 66, just west of a little town in Texas called Groom. And as you can see, behind me there is a very large cross. And during the time that I was walking Route 66, this cross actually had the official title as being the largest cross in the Western Hemisphere. Since that time, in those days of my walking journey, someone else has built another cross, also in Texas, that now claims that title. But regardless of that, obviously this has a very special meaning for me in this place and this cross for a couple reasons that I want to share with you in this video today. It seems like just yesterday that I was actually standing almost in this exact spot with a camera on a tripod and taking photos of myself to use for PR letters and things like that for the media while I was walking Route 66. But what's most special of all was that after taking off the winter in 2000, I decided that Easter Sunday was going to be my first day to walk for that year. And it just happened that where I had left off was, in this area or east of this area that fall. So I camped on a Saturday night, not too far from here, east of town. And on Easter morning, shortly after the sun had risen, is when I first came through this area, and seeing that cross for the first time like that was something I'll never forget. Because obviously in my mind was thinking about the fact that the Lord had risen 2,000 years ago and what all that meant. But also because I think of the walk and everything the efforts I put into it, I felt like that I wasn't accomplishing anything, and I really just asked God what His purpose really was for me. And I'll never forget the things that He shared with me. And what He said was, Dennis, what I want from you is the same thing that I asked of my son, and that was to lay your life down. And then he told me, no, I don't mean that you have to do that physically. It's not what I'm asking you to do. But what I'm asking you to do is to surrender to me, to lay down for me your dreams, your hopes, your goals, not only for life, but even for the journey and the walk that I was on at that time. And he said, what I want and my purpose for this walk is that people will see the truth of who I am through you, through what you do, through what this walk represents. And that is what I want to accomplish for you, and that is your purpose. Even as many years ago as that is, gosh, what are we talking, 18 years ago, just a little over 18 years ago, that purpose is still as strong in me as it was way back then, because of the conditions that we live in, not only in this country but around the world. That we live in a troubled country, in a troubled world, and everyone is looking for peace, for comfort, for security, and most of all for some kind of hope that they can grasp a hold of. And my purpose for this walk, truly more than anything else, is to make the impression and make that truth really known, that God is not someone that's out to condemn or to judge, that he's not willing to slap our hand or take things from us, that he is the greatest friend that we could possibly have, that he gave his life for us and sacrificed everything for you and for me. And that in the midst of the world that we live in, that he is the hope of the world. He is the hope for America, and he's the hope for you and the hope for me. And I just want to take a moment just to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And I want to encourage you to pass it along to others that you know, and to help me accomplish what I'm trying to do with this journey with the van. So thank you for your time, your support, and God bless.